tired. It is FanArt Friday, my dudes. Yes, yes. Only the most beautiful of fan arts will be drawn today. Oh, jeez, I am tired. Okay, what was I gonna do? Oh, that's right. I am supposed to write a description because I'm being a good girl today. There. I wrote like a one-sentence description. Pancake, is that you? No, it's Genghis. Oh, shit. Pancake, you scared the shit out of me. Oh my gosh, Pancake, how did you get up there without me knowing? Christian, you know Cushion? Don't put your butt in the camera. No one wants to see that. This isn't only cats. Jesus. Here, just sit down and be good. I'm trying to be a good streamer and like put descriptions in my junk. Here. No, I don't want that. I don't want. No, it's not watercolor. Okay, art. Good. Digital art. Yeah, those are some good descriptions. Digital art. Requests. Anime art. There we go. That is fine. Genghis, do you need something? Ah, well, I love you too, honey, but please don't yell at me from behind wherever you are. Alright. Say hi in the microphone. You gotta say hi. What a good boy. You know, Pancake's not gonna let you on the main seat. That seat is only for the highest rank cat, which would be her, because she's totally an alpha. Pancake, are you an alpha? Yeah, you're an alpha, aren't you? Genghis, are you the beta? Yeah, you're the beta. We all know who rules the world, and it's a woman. Alright, bye, whatever, see you later. Don't sit here. I don't care. I don't care. Go leave, I don't care. They didn't... like, you can't even use reverse psychology on a cat. Like, I'm all over here pretending not to care, but it turns out they legitimately don't care, and I was the one who cared the whole time. Makes no effing sense. When will I do a face reveal? Never. I have no face. In fact, my face is quite faceless, actually. Yo, I'm gonna remember Pancake. Hey, are you already downstairs? What kind of world do we live in where we can't have cats care about my feelings? You know? This is awful. It really is. Thought we were going to have some cats here, but no. Here, I've got something better. Unfortunately, the cats have decided they don't want to be with me today, so there we go. Star Kitty to the rescue. There we go. What a good little Star Kitty. Oh, you're not gonna leave me like those little babies, huh? We'll give you a treat later, because you're a good boy. Alright. Alright, good. Took care of that. Watch them be jealous now. Oh, hey, Toad, you came back. How are you, Toad? Yes, Luca is my super special, extremely kind mod. And he deals with a lot of my BS every single day. He pretty much keeps me in check. And it's true. Oh, I am okay. I don't really think I slept well, but that's okay. Hey, Zeno. Oh my gosh, Zeno, I haven't seen you in forever. How are you doing? All right. Before we get into the fun, I'm going to do some warm-up sketches. All right. Kind of get that hand loose before we get to the good stuff. And then we shall begin. Oh, you know what? I should also probably keep a list with me for who's getting what sketch and when. Oh man, you're... Toad, make sure you're getting enough rest. Poor Toad. Well, you're always welcome here, Zeno. Alright, warm-up sketches. Here I commence. Oh wow, that's not even a one. I can't even draw shoes. The shoes I draw are just nubs. Like, there, that's a shoe to me. You got the little things, you know, and you got the sole, and maybe you got a nice fat tongue on the shoe right there. That's a shoe. I can't do anything else. Do you want to know what's weird? I think I had a dream about Krisu last night. I was in a school building, and I think he was a classmate. I just remember him because he was just... he was like taller than the roof of the hallways. So I forget what. Yeah, I think maybe he had to like, it was either bend, he had to like, no, he was taller than the ceiling, right? And he had to like bend down in order to walk through the hallways. He couldn't get to class on time because he said he was too tall to get somewhere on time. And I thought that was the most ridiculous lie ever. And I think, I don't know, I think I chastised him and said, just get to effing class. I think that's what I said, but I don't know. And this is all just hearsay because, you know, I was sleeping, so I don't remember all the details. But I just remember an extremely tall person, huge fro, right? Like creamy almond. Yeah, I bet it was Kurisu. I'm not gonna lie. Your sisters destroyed your sketchbook? What? Did you slap them in the butterhole? I would have slapped some butterholes. I would have just went in there and just, you know, slap somebody. I also don't really know what a butterhole is. I assume maybe it's the mouth. I don't have a whole lot of places to slap somebody. Exactly, he would use his tallness as an excuse. Kurisu is a very relatable young gentleman. You can pretty much relate to him. You don't know why, but it feels correct what you're saying at times. And, you know, you don't have a good reason why it is, but it just does. Oh, well, I assume that puts a lot of stress on his legs and everything. Didn't they do a documentary on the world's tallest man? And this was back when Guinness World Records, like, actually did stuff. And they interviewed the tallest guy, which was what? who was the tallest guy? Now we got to figure this out. Who was the tallest man in history? Yeah, it was this guy. Robert. Oh, and he's 8 feet 11 inches. They did a documentary on him, and they talked to him, and he had a lot of problems with his legs. He couldn't stand or do certain things. I think the whole lower half of his body essentially had a lot of problems because of how tall he was. Oh, and he was only 22 when he passed away. Wow, and he was 439 pounds? Jeez. Oh, and he was in Illinois. Hey, that's where I am. Tall people walk faster just because they got them legs. Let's see, 6 months, blah, blah, blah. Where is his Oh, yeah, he had a problem with his pituitary gland. I think that's what caused a lot of the issues. You know, but that goes to say though, you know, anything in excess is not going to be good. So it might seem cool to be, you know, extremely tall, but these people face a lot of health problems. Yeah, I know I'm still starting soon. I'm keeping it on during the sketch phase, so people know I'm sketching and I haven't really done the requests yet. So yeah, we're still starting soon. We'll get there though. But thank you. I definitely do not want to look stupid by having that constantly flashing on everyone's like screen. Yes, good job, Luca. I will explain that here in a second. So yes, today is going to be FanArt Friday, where I will take sketch requests of your characters. I'm still going to do some sketching for about the next 10 minutes, maybe, just really lightly, just warming myself up here because I just got out of the shower. So if you have OCs, please make sure that you give me kind of show me where to find, if you have reference of it, if something I can't figure out, like you got some really interesting details, things like that. Try to make sure that you give me a place that I can find it. If not, if you could give a nice description of some kind, that would be really nice of you. And I'm going to try to take people that I haven't taken before, because I know we got a lot of new people checking out the stream today. And I know when there was not a lot of people, I ended up pretty much taking the same people over and over. Oh, Toad, are you talking about Amai? Yes, Amai was the name I gave that OC. Genghis, come here. Come here, buddy. Yeah, come here. Stop being a naughty little boy and come over here. Right. Ew. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think? All right, Genghis, you gonna sit down, or are you gonna replace Star Kitty? Star Kitty has been waiting for you. Meow, Okay, whatever. Here, now you are the top dog. You are the alpha. That's right, you are. Are you gonna sit there and be a good boy? Yeah, that's right. Don't yell at me. You want a greenie? Greenies. Come on. Let's eat our treats. Does this really look like your cat, Toad? Genghis, you're all over the place, aren't you? You and your cute little dumb face. You're just the cutest. What did you think about that? Was that good? You got another one. It's right there. Let's get it. Oh my. Look at these money shots right here. Oh, you like lizards, Toad? I love lizards. Reptiles, I love them. I love snakes, iguanas, let's see, bearded dragons. Love them all. They're great. Lizards are so cute. You just look at them and you can't help but smile because they almost have a permanent smile on their face. They don't really have lips. They just have a face. So, you know, it just works, I think. Why don't you draw Charlie again? Or did you change Charlie's name? I'm kind of out of the loop with all of your OCs. Oh, a leopard gecko. You know what you should get? Leaf-tailed gecko. You know what you need? One of these little naughty babies. Look at this thing, Toad. Oh, here he is. He's coming to get you, Toad. Ah, careful. Look at these cute... Oh, God, it's so hard not to swear when I talk about cute animals. So hard not to swear. But I'm doing my best. They look like baby leaves, basically. Look at him. Isn't he great? What was another one? Yeah, there it is. Uromastyx. And then there's these guys, the Uromastyxes. They're flat. They are flat, but they got those cute little tails. I actually got to hold one. Yeah, they got nice pudgy tails. Very cute. Uromastyxes. Good stuff. Good stuff. Look, just look how flat he is. He's just look at his dumb little legs. They can't do much. Oh man, I gotta stop looking at cute animals again. Here, you sit out and watch the neighbors. Here, let's put this here. There, you sit, watch the neighbors. All right. Yes, I know I'm still starting soon. In fact, we have now started. There we go. Thank you, Luca. I told you he keeps me in check. Although, Zeno, I think Charlotte's a really good name. And that way you stop getting all the hate about people thinking that your character is from Has-Been Hotel and stuff. Because their fan base is so rabid, they can't handle anything else named similar. Like Lucifer, Charlie, those are all, like someone named Luna, they can't handle that could be someone else's actual character. So it's just best to avoid it. But, I mean, that's just me. Oh, Pancake, you did not just come back. Star Kitty has the top seat now. She's top dog. Don't yell at me. Do not yell at me. Thank you. Know your place. Don't yell at me. Pancake, do not knock over Star Kitty. I swear to God. If you knock over Star Kitty, I'm going to be upset. Yeah, no, she's top dog now. Ooh, Hamburg, you're coming in hot, huh? Hatsune Miku being hit with an intercontinental ballistic missile. Huh. I wonder where that suggestion came from. Pancake, honey, if you're... Go away if you're going to complain, okay? Oh boy, the Jewelosco Pharmacy. Hello? Yeah, hey, what's up? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, yeah, we do have a Jewel-Osco pharmacy in Morris, Illinois, which is kind of near the Dwight area. I don't know if that would be a potential option or... Mm-hmm. Okay, so as long as the prescription's on hold, I could probably just find out whoever has some, and that would be a good idea. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you so much for letting me know. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Pinky, are you trying to be top dog? All right, you may be top dog. Sit on the cushion. Oh, you want your greenies. I'm sorry. There you go. There you go, honey. Take your greenies. All right, let's stop stalling. Let's start. Kangas, don't bother coming back. I'm literally about to start the entertainment portion of what I do in my life. Don't yell. Oh my God, they're yelling at me. All right, we're going to start taking some requests. It is FanArt Friday, people. All right, let me put something in the chat. No, Pancake, you need to be on the cushion. Cushion, thank you. All right, so today's FanArt Friday. I put a little pinned message. I will try to do as many as I can. These are going to be sketch requests. In the past, I have also done color and other things. This time, because I think there's so many people who might be joining, and usually I only have a stream with maybe like 3 or 4 people. So we're going to try to do it that way just so I can get everybody and give everybody a chance, you know, because this is kind of for you guys, you know, but I get the benefit of drawing all of it. So sorry, as long as, you know, sorry. Sorry, I love drawing your requests. All right, let's make a new folder here for the requests. We already got a first request with the Miku with intercontinental missile. So we will start with that, and I will do my best. So apparently the first request is Hatsune Miku being hit by an intercontinental ballistic missile. So I'm going to assume maybe Hamburg does not like Hatsune Miku very well. But that's just my take on it. I don't know if I should, or maybe like do, oh, you know what? you not like Hatsune Miku? Is there anyone here who's fan of a Vocaloid? How can you not like Hatsune Miku? Exactly. I mean, I'm not like a rabid fan, but I definitely enjoy, you know, my songs. Also, hello, Catherine. I guess I need to know what a intercontinental missile looks like, huh? Big effing missile. There we go. Okay, that would be it. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. I feel like I'm creating something horrible. Oh, I need Miku reference. Oh, jeez. I would like to give a warning, though, that no Mikus were hurt in the production of this fan art. Pancake, why do you... Okay, look, we're gonna put... Okay, this is top dog. You guys don't... Here, look, there, top dog. Perfect. Okay. Yes, perfect. Yes. I'm not sure if I should draw the missile actually exploding, or... No, wait, hold on. I got this. This is going to end up on the cursed images part of Reddit, isn't it? Oh gosh, please no. Here, let's move all this junk over here. This is going to be so cursed. Oh my gosh. Aw, I love Miku with her little cinnamon buns. They're the cutest. And I see everyone doing really cute art of it. It just looks so adorable. Aw, she looks so cute. Hey, Aspen the Void, how are you doing? Okay, I gotta think of something here. Actually, that might be the wrong... I probably should think about this just a bit harder. Okay, I think I got a better idea. First, that's... So I'm thinking we're going to have some missiles coming in from the side here. Or, wait, hold on. Okay. Oh, you're finally done with exams? Awesome. Yeah, don't worry, Catherine. I'm going to try to make this impact as gentle as possible, but she is going to get reamed. I can't lie on that one. She is going to get it. I mean, I didn't consent to this. This was simply what I was asked to draw. So, these do not reflect the views of most of the chat, because we love Miku. Ooh, I think I got something. Do 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 do. Do. Totally bombastic. Poor Miku's gonna get blasted. Do 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 do. Where is her leak? Where'd her leak go? There it is. How am I gonna do this? Probably be like that. But I want to use the smoke. Pro art tip: using the smoke to cover up the rest of Miku's body is what I'm doing. Yes. Or how do I draw an explosion? Well, I don't need that anymore. No, we don't need it. Okay. These are cursed images. We don't need to keep that. Also, this method that I'm doing right now is how I do a lot of smoke and cloud effects. I just kind of put down a you know, because they're kind of in circular motion, so you draw little half moons everywhere, kind of like really low quality clouds. Put those everywhere and then go back over with a better brush or a darker color. And then you can fill in a bunch of little details and things like that to make it look like it's, you know, more detailed or less detailed, however you want to do it, you know. Aha, I made this a teaching moment. Miku has come through me come for me, or has spoken through me. I don't know. But I have a feeling I'm going to be slurring my words today a lot. Great. Pancake, you're not doing anything you shouldn't, are you? Oh, jeez. All right. All right, there we go. There's Hamburg's Miku. Eating dust and rocks as she gets blasted into the next century. I know. It's pretty horrible. But remember, no Mikus were actually harmed. And that's the most important part. Really, we can just pretend that it's a... Well, I guess we can't really pretend anything. Yeah, no, she's getting blasted. I'm sorry. I tried my best. Hi, Eli. How are you? You know what? I just went against my rule of not doing a lot with this, but I will. At least till we get the next request. Alright, if anyone else has the next sketch request, feel free to put it in the chat, and we will start working on it. Until then, I'm going to give Miku some color, because this is probably going to be a cursed image, so we got to make it look good. If I'm going to get a cursed image, I might as well you know, make it look decent. Eli, that Miku is cute. Does that mean that you also don't like Hatsune Miku and you like seeing her eat rocks? Because that's what I'm seeing from you. CRK. Shadow Milk from CRK. Alright. Let's figure out what that's all about. Shadow Art from CRK. Shadow Art. CRK. Oh, okay. Alright. I see what we're doing here. You all are gonna make me work today, aren't you? Shadow Arc, CRK. Oh, Cookie Run Kingdom. Oh. Shadow Milk. Why did I say Shadow Arc? Why am I so silly? Shadow Milk. Yeah, okay, yeah. No, I'm just being silly. Why did I put Shadow Arc? There it is, Shadow Milk. All right. I'm going to write down just the requests that I got so far. We got Shadow Milk. We got Bulma. Yeah, of course, Dino. You're always welcome to request something. I'm going to work on the Shadow Milk right now. Let's put that in. I think, or no, is it she? Well, I don't want to just assume, but they look really interesting. So, let's see. Oh, Genghis, now you're coming back? Why can't you two decide whether you want to be top dogs or not? Oh, Moral Oral. Oh my gosh, I haven't watched Moral Oral in. I honestly can't even remember. Once they stopped showing it on Adult Swim, I haven't watched any of it. That's so funny though. Moral Oral was such a good show. It really, really was. It certainly had some controversial moments, but that's the best part. Like, it made you think about pretty much everything you thought, about certain things, Certainly not for people who are, you gotta have an open mind to watch it, I think, if you're, very, very hard set into your religion, you probably wouldn't enjoy it. But it poked holes and stuff into what you were thinking and stuff like that. Okay, what is this collar that they wear? It's like all poofy. I feel like I'm drawing like a Pokemon right now. Genghis, do you want up on the thing? Genghis, do you want up on your chair? Tell me now. Okay, then I'm not doing it. I'm drawing right now, as you can see. This collar, I assume it's like a fluffy collar of some sort. See, I actually really don't like designs like this because it almost confuses my brain. Like I'm trying to figure out where just figuring out all the details. I don't understand how to draw it. I don't know why. I assume it's because I'm kind of weird, but I don't know. Oh, what, you also have a scepter too, and it's an eyeball? Crazy. Crazy eyeballs. Oh, he's also got like a little, maybe a jester thing. I usually gotta do 1 or 2 sketches of this guy. I did not get it right the first time. Okay, that actually kind of helps. Sorry, I'm trying to think of a good pose to do. I'm trying to push myself to, you know, do more interesting things too, so. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's move you out of the way. You are now inferior. And then, okay, so is this her hair or what is this? It's like a big hood. Or, okay, it is her hair, but okay, the reverse side is only the part that has those little eyeballs on it. Okay. I'm learning. This is good. I also need... Oh, man. Okay. I think I got the basic sketch. Sorry, that took forever. Yeah, the legs, do they seem a little weird? She's basically, so, here, let's see if we can help you all out. So, this leg is going over. So, it's kind of like she's sitting all weird, but not really. Okay, so we got that, and then this part is behind it. Does that make sense? Shadow Milk is a boy? Well, then it just makes this look a lot better. Yeah, I really kind of went nuts with those legs, huh? Okay, we'll just roughen those details, and then we're gonna do a final pass at it. And then we will finally have this dude. Hey, Hamburg! I finished your thing for you. Nope, not that. Not that. There it is. Here's your cursed Miku. I hope you like it. Yeah, when I was looking at some of the reference art for Shadow Milk, he did come across as, you know, a little zesty. So I was hoping that, because there's other fan arts that people did of him, and I was hoping I was kind of in the right area with that. No, let me use it. Momo, yeah. Now the hard part, all these details. Oh, okay, Hamburg. We were all worried that you were a disbeliever in. Okay, what just happened? A disbeliever in the Hatsune Miku fandom, by the way. Okay, that was creepy. Let's save that and reopen this. Killa, yes. How are you? You know, it really depends on the details, because actually a lot of times I've been skipping the really, really small details and I kind of do it sometimes at a later time, if I have time, I guess I should say, because you don't always have the time to draw everything, and only if it's really needed. There's some details that are in there just to make everything look better, but it doesn't actually really need to be in there. Killa, what is up? Ooh, so soon you will be a cookie run player, huh? I want to make these legs look good, but I don't want to make them look too good, you know what I mean? Or actually, no. It would be this one that looks like that. And what are you doing? Is Cookie Run Kingdom like a... It's not a rhythm game, right? It's a, I don't actually know what it is. Or like one of those puzzle games like Candy Crush? Okay, not a rhythm game? Killa, I'm so excited for you, but in the future, please don't tell us your age. Ugh. We must preserve our identities online. Alright, I'm going to do a few more details, and then we're going to move on to the next request here. But, for my first time doing something like this, I think I did kind of okay. I definitely made it zesty. Alright, there's Shadow Milk. We did another sketch request. We did another sketch request. Alright, let's get rid of Shadow Milk. Alright, I'm going to start working on the Bulma here in just about a minute here. Oh, Swoo, I missed your message. Thanks for complimenting the art. Yeah, I hope you like it. But more importantly, I hope it inspires you to do some art today. Because if you didn't draw today, you know, just saying. Red dress, yellow scarf. That's what I'm looking for. There was a particular outfit for this request. Ah, that one. Okay. Yes, we can absolutely do that. Wonder if I should do, I don't know, make it the classic, or if I should probably do it in my style. Well, let's start sketching and see what we get, because I might end up doing maybe both. All right, Bulma, huh? Man, I haven't seen this art style in a while. But this is how anime looked all the way back then. The eyes were so much crazier. But I don't mind the old style of animation, how they had. It feels like the styles from back then were a lot, not recognizable, but they had a lot more uniqueness to them. I feel a lot of anime now looks the same. Everyone's drawing the same, because there's trends that go along in drawing. I mean, I was watching some, it was some professional mangaka, and they were talking about the different trends that go on in the serializations of different mangas that are out in Japan. They're, you know, the Shonen Jump, well, that's the only one I know of. I know there's ones for shoujo, there's ones for pretty much everything. And they were saying about how about 3 or 4 years ago, the sketchy kind of style of drawing in their manga was kind of the in trend. So that's why you saw a lot of sketchiness and not a whole lot of finished images in different mangas. And you know, so and it's kind of interesting how you see that there's different trends, because, you know, anime back then, you could see how the eyes didn't look all the same, but they had that kind of, they were overly exaggerated. Like for Dragon Ball, I felt that their eyes were, you know, really unique. And now I feel that we kind of get the same eye shapes and the same colorings, you know, and all that's due to just different trends that are going on in the industry by different artists. It's kind of like how fashion, you know, fashion, you see things that kind of look similar and they're all happening at once, with different fashion trends. It also happens in art too. Maybe this style of coloring or adding a highlight in an eye. And when oh no he shone, or oh no he shone, oh my god, oh she know, oh no he shone the the idol one, the idol, thank you, the idol, how they had that star in the eye. Now a lot of people are putting that in their art too. She looks short. She looks like she needs some lengthening stuff. Oh, yeah. This is going to be Bulma from Dragon Ball Z. Actually, let's give her some pizzazz. Yeah. Pizzazz. So in reference to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I've noticed that too. And I'm gonna admit, I don't watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I did try the very, very first episode slash season. I guess when everything was supposed to have started. Oh, and you're welcome, Hamburg. No problem. Thanks for coming to the stream. I hope you like it. So I watched it and it didn't hook me. Okay, and I get it's extremely popular and a lot of people love it. And I like the memes and everything that come from that, you know. But I wasn't really interested in it. Oh, Toad, don't fall asleep. And you know, from watching that very, very first episode to all the episodes that have come out and all the other sub episodes, just all those episodes, I've definitely seen it. There's a slight change in the art style, but you're right, it does pretty much remain the same, you know? And that's rare to see. I feel like a lot of uh, a lot of animes and mangas, you definitely see a progression in the artistry because you know the artist is growing as they're doing all these things, but um, there you know it kind of almost feels like when you go back and the very very first episode is so different than the episodes that are that later down the line kind of way. But with the JoJo's, I can tell it's almost as if they just it was just polished, but it still kept the same style. You know, it doesn't feel that new artists have really touched it. It for the most part really feels the same, which is a cool thing to see. I mean, heck, I mean when I'm working on my web comic, I mean I know the art style is going to be way different than when I started it a few years ago. I do worry about it being a bit too different, you know, how I present things and the paneling and, you know, but, you know, it's still basically the same, oh, sorry, pardon me, basically the same story and same stuff. Yeah, this is Balma. Or not Balma. Bulma. Balma. Bulma. Yeah, it's Bulma. Balma. Oh, sorry, I'm bad. I gotta stop saying the word balls. Yes. Yes, Badger. Or actually, it needs to be more down like that. And I don't think anyone ever really talks about the benefits of making fan art in the sense that you're testing out different styles because fan art is a lot of art drawn by a lot of different artists. So you're getting exposure to a lot of different styles. And it's not just how the art looks, oh, you know, in general. It's you're you're literally trying to unmap and recreate something that another artist has touched. You got to get into their head. You got to figure out why they made the decisions they made, why did they do this the way it is, you know? It's it's kind of, you know, almost re-engineering stuff. You know, you're kind of touching a lot of different art and figuring out different things and oh, is anyone here a fan of Berserk, by the way? Hi, Himan. How are you? All right, let's start doing her line art. Yeah, Toad. If you wanna ask Karisu if he wants his character drawn, go for it. Or if you want me to draw something for you, I can too. Ooh, guess what I'm gonna do tomorrow with my boyfriend? Just guess. We're gonna go fishing. I'm sorry, I couldn't wait for you all to guess. We're gonna go fishing. And if we catch certain fish, we're gonna take them home and we're gonna fry them. And I love fried fish. Mm-mm-mm. Tasty. Super tasty. Super fish are super tasty. Super tasty. Super tasty. Na 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 na. Oh, and you all remember how I was talking yesterday about really wanting some Chinese food? Would you believe it that we actually went out to a Chinese restaurant yesterday? So I don't know how I got my wish, but I did. And it was a good wish, because that Chinese was pretty bombing. Sometimes you never know about different Chinese restaurants, and you can't just trust them. You gotta go in. Definitely, you gotta get the staples. You gotta try an egg roll. You gotta maybe try out the soup if they've got any, if you're into soups. Try out a lot of different things, because that'll give you a good indication of whether that Chinese restaurant is going to be something you're going to like. I'm always weary with any place that has sushi. I pretty much have my own place that I like to go for sushi, and I don't really deviate from that. So also test out fresh fish if they have any, and get a small portion. Don't be thinking, you get it with the idea that you may not like it. That's how I always test out new spots. Also hot tea, get yourself a hot tea, see if that's gonna work for you, and then lo and behold, you might have found, a nice spot for yourself. Hey Google, what's the weather?
Currently in White, it's 64 degrees and partly cloudy. Today, it'll be partly cloudy with a forecasted high of 68 and a low of 44.
I don't know, it seemed like it was going to storm again. I don't know why. Oh gosh, Genghis is back. Genghis, what do you want? Don't yell at me. What do you want? Oh my gosh, don't yell at me. Come here. Come here. Do you want to go on the chair? Genghis, say hi to everybody. That's good. And what do you have to say to everybody? Okay. Don't yell at me. You're not yelling, are you? I better not hear you complaining. My little Genghis. My little Genghis. Na 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 na. Yeah. Little Genghis. The little Genghis. Na 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 na. That's my camera. Oh, come on. I gotta finish Bulma. I gotta finish Bulma. Yes. Praise your mafia leader. Smell anything good? Okay. Is this what you want? You want love? Then say the word love. Don't just yell at me. Oh, okay. My little Genghis, the little Genghis. Na 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 na. Genghis, you're not going on that windowsill, are you? Yeah, I didn't think you were. What do you think, buddy? No, don't touch my curtain, Genghis. I'm catching you in 4K. I'm just saying, don't touch my curtain. Okay, that's fine. Plop down. There you go. All right, good. The little Genghis, the little Genghis. Na 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 na. The Genghis, the little Genghis. Na 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 na. Yeah, fur. So much fur. Look at the Genghis, he looks pretty happy. Na 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 na. My Genghis, my little Genghis, he likes it when I pet his head. Pet, pet, pet. Genghis? Yeah, Genghis like the conqueror. I think his name actually is Genghis Khan. What do you think, guys? Should we give the cat a treat? Genghis, do you think you deserve a treat? Maybe I should have asked if we think he deserves it. No, not a Genghis Khan. You silly, silly people. Oh. Genghis, you're so lucky people like you. All right, well, it looks like we're giving this cat a treat. All right, Genghis, you want a greenie? He knows what's up. Genghis, do you want a treat? You want a greenie? All right, let's give him a treat. You're so loved, Genghis. You got no clue. All right, remember, you got to eat in front of people, though. Would you rather I put it here, Genghis? Hey, Genghis, there's a treat right here. Use your sniffer. Genghis is right here. Genghis. Genghis is right here. Here's the treat. Okay. Genghis. think he might see a bird or something. He's kind of not interested. You don't want a treat, buddy? Greenie. Greenies. Come on. Ah, he's not taking it. I'm sorry, guys. All right, so I owe you one treat. You don't want a treat, buddy? Yes. Oh. All right, I'll just leave that right there, and I guess you get it when you get it. Genghis is, he's kind of weird. I wouldn't necessarily say he's food motivated. It's actually kind of hard to get him to eat. He doesn't want anything to do with human food. Like if I have a fresh chicken breast right there, or like some chicken leg. Oh, and he's gone apparently. Okay, well then never mind. Or if I have something tasty that the other cat will get, he won't want it. He'll just kind of sit there, and there's been very few times I could really, he's really excited to eat. So that's why I worry about him and his weight, because I don't think he eats as much. Obviously, my other cat, Pancake, she eats a ton. She's like fat. She's a fat girl. You know, but females generally are fatter, pretty much, so. Well, sorry we didn't, oh, now he went downstairs. All right, whatever, Genghis. Oh, a bubbly art. Oh, well, thank you. I kind of don't know what my art style is. I do a lot of watercolor because I go to anime conventions and I sell my art primarily at anime conventions. That's how I make all my money. I don't really do, I mean, I have an online store on my Etsy, but that doesn't, I get like maybe one order every month, maybe. So it's not that good. So that's how I do that. But I have so many other interests. I like drawing anime characters, and I love drawing or learning how to draw people and stuff. And it's a lot different than what my watercolor is. So people, do chat requests cost money? No, but if you want to be my first super chat ever, that's also cool, but there's no pressure. But no, it don't cost money. Just feel free to put in your request and we'll do that. What's an anime convention like? Oh my gosh. It is full of, there's giant hallways filled with merchants and other anime enthusiasts. And you go to panels, so you get to meet people in the industry. You can go meet your favorite movie stars. You can go meet your favorite manga authors if they're there, voice actors. And then there's a giant exhibition hall, which is where I would be because I sell all my art there. Kurisu says he's bad at a lot of things, but I don't believe him. I think Kurisu just needs to have a little bit more confidence in his art. But Kurisu's not a bad artist, and I highly doubt you are either, Toad. Yes, anime conventions are awesome. And I'm pretty blessed to be able to go to them like I do. I would love to go to Comiket in Japan. If I ever can become like a good like artist internationally or whatever, I would love to go to Comiket. Maybe after I do my webtoon, because I kind of want to model my webtoon after other Japanese comics, like web comics. And I like the idea of Steggy teaching other people languages. Alright, let's just do the eyes and we'll be done with Bulma. Annoying to post the same thing over and over? Ugh. Yeah, it's annoying. Yeah, it is. But I think it's a lot of like internal fear. Like you're worried about posting the same thing to your fans, you know? But I mean that's everybody. You're not going to be perfect at your art, you know. But also don't sell yourself short. Don't say that you're just a beginner or, you know, just this because I'm sure that you're a lot better than you think you are. You never want to or well, I don't want to say never because feeling like you aren't good enough isn't something that we should chastise other artists for, you know? Like, I wouldn't want to chastise someone who's a really good artist and say, hey, you know what, you're better than you are. You should stop saying that you're a beginner. I mean, if you feel that you're, you know, just a beginner and you're not really good at, you know, the art that you're doing, I mean, people should understand that. They shouldn't, I mean, I got called toxic once for saying that. And I was like, but these are just my feelings. I mean, I'm just saying what I feel, you know. Yeah, don't undervalue yourself. Make sure you give yourself the value that you deserve, you know. And sometimes it's just the thoughts in your head. If you can value yourself mentally, saying to yourself, "Hey, I am a good artist," or "Hey, you know what? My stuff does look like a beginner, but I know in my heart that I'm actually way ahead of the game." Do that. Do whatever it takes to get you to, um, you know, value yourself in however way you got to do it. All right. I actually really like this drawing. I'm going to add some really simple color on here because I feel like it. And then soon we're going to take the next request. This looks a lot better than I thought it would turn out. Ah, that's right. We need to do a my. If anyone could help figure out who was next, that would also be great. All right, so if we can't remember, we're going to do a my next. All right, hold on. and it was Mallimations next. Alright. We got the next two requests already in queue. And yes, Toad. Yeah, I can definitely find a Mai. I'm so happy that he actually chose Amai as her name. Because when he was describing his character to me, it really, because you know it's kind of off of one of those rabbits, and I kept thinking of Mochi and Moondango, and just Dango in general. And I was like, Sweet would totally fit this character. I mean, I really feel like it would. I like how she's got like some nice steel-toed boots for kicking ass. All right. Bulma. Bulma done. Sweet. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. Really? Bulma slapped the god of destruction? Oh my gosh. She looks like she is somebody who could definitely kick some ass. Nobody interrupts her birthday without getting a slap. Alright, we're gonna do a Mai next. Let me set up the file here. Alright, let me go to Karisu's thing. See, Karisu likes to challenge me because his stuff is so detailed. So detailed. Oh, let's see, what do we got here? By the way, everybody, the design that I'm looking at is, oop, take that off, is this design right here. This is Karisu's art. This is why I say Karisu likes to challenge me. I mean, look how detailed it is. Yeah, it's yeah. I don't even know where to start. Like I don't know what's it, like I know that those are ears. Maybe I should just go with what I see. So I can see that there's definitely a snout here. with a little Rudolph nose, maybe, or I don't see any eyes. So I know there's a bunch of hair everywhere, so let's put that around. And it looks like there's 2 sets of ears somewhere. Oh man, I'm not feeling very confident about this. I don't know what's what. I'm gonna guess these are both 2 sets of ears, because I'm not sure what the other one is. I know this is a hoodie. I can draw a hoodie. Let me draw another one. Or maybe I should draw maybe more of like how I, or should I draw it how like I would draw? Because I always try to copy the other person's style that they're doing. And I forget. So it's, what? So those aren't ears, that's ear hair? As, Hamburg, L is better. Just big ear hair. I'm going to draw kind of how I see it. Sometimes it helps to do this when, I don't know, like my brain gets flooded with like too much detail. I gotta do something to kind of, you know. Oh, I don't know if it's a she. I just kind of said that. My apologies. If this character is not a she, just let me know and I'll try to edit myself appropriately. And I don't know why. Like it's, I don't know if it's due to the coloring or how things are drawn. Sometimes I'll look at a character and I'll go he or she instinctively, but it's not necessarily because of how it presents. Like I feel like I can kind of feel what the artist maybe was thinking, because I don't naturally think, oh, this is overly muscular, it's got to be a guy, you know. Sometimes I'll look at him like, oh wait, that actually kind of looks or feels like a girl. Like that's just the sense I get. I don't know how else to better say that. But I think when Karisu was talking about this character, I thought he mentioned she, and that's why I came up with the word amai for sweet. And I guess her tail is like some candy? Candy tail? Or it's like a flower? Or... like a cute little flower. Alright, bye Aspen. Thanks for coming by. Well, hey Andy, how are you? Welcome to FanArt Friday. There's some dreadlocks. Do I plan on coloring the art? No, these are just sketches. Sorry, I got a message on my phone. I had to answer it. I'm kind of like all over the place. Being an adult is just so full of BS. It really is. I'm trying to get into conventions next year. So applications are usually going live right about this time, so I have to kind of be glued to my phone to figure out which ones are open, when they open, all that good stuff. Because if you miss the deadline date, there is no getting into and then you're screwed for next year. So, all right, let's draw some ears. Now, I don't know if that was ear hair or not, but I'm going to just kind of draw it like that. Because that's extremely, extremely long. There we go, there's some ears, and now let's... Hey cats, how are you? How's selling at conventions? It's tough. It's even more tough if you have been out of conventions for quite a while. So now that I've been out of everything for a while, it's really hard to get back in. A lot of conventions will give you the option to buy another table while you're at the convention. But if you're not there, it's kind of hard to get back into the rebuy loop. And also, my portfolio has kind of gone downhill. People have seen my art before, especially a lot of the juried conventions, and they're not... I'm pretty sure they look at it and say, wow, this artist just has the same stuff, hasn't grown at all, like, and there's other artists better. So if there's another artist that's kind of better than you or does something a little bit better than you, they'll get chosen for the table spot before you. So that's why it's important to do that. All right, I'm gonna go downstairs and grab a quick drink, refill, and I'm gonna work on the hedgehog for what was this gentleman's name or this person's name? Mallymations. Mallymations, I'm working on you next. I just need to go grab a Coke. Yeah, that's kind of the bad part about conventions. Because, you know, you're not really, like, I don't go to a convention and say, wow, look at all my competition. I'm not competing for people's eyesight. I'm competing against myself. Like, did I do the best work possible? Because people have money. They have money. Don't worry about them being stingy. It really has nothing to do about that. If they didn't have money, they wouldn't have came to the convention. That's just the darn truth. You're really competing against yourself and making sure that what you do, and it's also your personality, because a person comes to your table, they're not just looking at your art. They're also meeting you. They're talking to you. So there's a lot of variables. I don't think it's just a cut and dry thing of, economics aren't doing well, or this. No, I think it has a lot to do with how my um, how my art's looking, how I've grown over the years, at least in the juried portion. But the buy buy or first come first serve tables that a lot of conventions do, those are different. You can just buy those tables. They don't even care who they bring in, and that's how you get a lot of junk sellers at conventions. Let me go grab my drink, and I'm gonna come back. I have a lot to say about those junk sellers. They're some of the worst. Like, they buy stuff on Alibaba and Temu, and they sell it. And and people are silly enough to buy it. Okay, hold on. I gotta stop ranting. I gotta go to this drink. Oh, look at the babies. Hi, why don't you get up here with me? Why are you down here by yourself? All right, I've returned. All right. Figure we don't have any cats up here, so I guess we'll just look at my workspace. There we go. Do people actually like looking at other artists' workspace as they draw? I don't know. Also, I've got chicken and broccoli, so that's going to be good. Yeehaw. I am excited for chicken and broccoli. I really am. I will say the chicken was kind of dry, but it's a lot better than having no lunch, you know? Okay, sorry, I'm eating with a mouthful, or I'm talking. Okay. My workspace is horrible. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's get to the next sketch here. Oh, first I need to figure out how to spell that name. Okay, Malachi the Hedgehog. It's going to be the one that looks like the Sonic character with blue eyes, highlights, and fingerless. Oh, he's fingerless? Ooh, okay. Let's see what we got. Malachi the Hedgehog looks pretty much like Sonic. Is that supposed to happen? Blue eyes, highlights, and fingerless. Fingerless gloves. Okay. As well as 3 bangs on his forehead. So pretty much looks like Sonic. Well, he looks extremely similar. I guess I can't say that, that he is, Yeah, basically. All right. Toad keeps his body like a temple over there. Who's driving their... Oh my gosh. Hey, it's Luca. Hi, Luca. How are you? Luca, do you like Sonic the Hedgehog? Are you a Sonic fan? Although to be clear, the character I'm drawing is Malachi the Hedgehog. Completely different. Not even remotely similar. Well, I have a reference right here, Mally, that I'm just going to use that for reference for his shoes. So you don't have to send me an image of the shoes. Remember, these are just sketches anyway. Although I'm not really good at drawing like sneaker-like things. Ooh, wow. That's not good. Man, I'm so bad at drawing shoes. Anytime I think of shoes, I just want to cry. Alright, we're going to get rid of that because that's not working. Actually, let's get rid of this whole lower half. Let me think about this. Okay, I think I got a good idea here. Yes, I found the right Malachi, and then I decided he's gonna run past, and yes. Malachi is the goat. What are you talking about? Or is it Malachi? I'm probably saying his name wrong now that I think about it. Oh, yeah, that's right. We don't. Now, I gotta be honest, I've been kind of drawing, so if I have missed anybody, if there's anybody who had a request before Malachi and I have not yet done it, if you could kindly let me know before I start taking new requests. Well, Taz, you just described, I'm talking about people that were here before you. But yes, I will not forget you, Taz. Because we're just going to finish up this liner and then we should be good. Yeah, I hope you like it. I'm sorry that I was not good enough to draw the shoes, so I'm instead gonna give him a cool action pose. Alright, few more seconds to speak up if there's anybody before Taz. Otherwise, we're going to now draw a Five Nights at Freddy's character from Taz. Oh, okay. Hamburg, I already did a request from you. So, I should have said maybe one request per person. Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm so bad. Sorry, Hamburg. I know I'm horrible. I'm horrible. You gotta love fingerless gloves, though. Fingerless gloves are awesome. I think it actually makes drawing fingers a lot easier. That's why fingerless gloves are the GOAT. Does Malachi collect rings too? Or does he do something different? Gotta go fast. Gotta get them rings. Gotta keep Eggman from being dumb and lame. Honestly, this is probably the best sketch I've done today. Praise be Malachi's magic. Praise be. Alright, there you go, Malachi. Or Malination. Sorry. Blech. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Yes, don't worry, Toad. Your husband is famous. Alright, Taz. You had one now. Which Final Fantasy character, or not Final, gosh, why do I do that? Look, he's going this way. Whoop, now he's going this way. Whoop, where's he going? Oh, whoop, whoop. Sorry, I'm being stupid now. That's my bad. Foxy. Ooh, all right. This is gonna be my first, I think, or did I draw a Five Night a character before? No, I don't think I did. For some reason, I kind of want to draw Foxy as a cute Foxy. If it weren't for the fact that this is shaped like an animal, I probably wouldn't have even taken this request because I am not good at anything with robots. So it's kind of interesting because this is a robot, but also a fox. So, you know, I get the best of both worlds. Did the Five Nights at Freddy movie come out yet? I saw some of the behind the scenes production that they did for it. But that's all about I know. I didn't check to see if the movie was out. I assume if it was out, we would know about it because I think Minecraft and Five Nights at Freddy's are like two of the most rabid fan bases. And now that they're getting their own movies, it just spreads their lore everywhere. Kind of thing, so I'm assuming we just would have heard of it. Although hopefully the Five Nights at Freddy crowd won't like throw popcorn all over the theater. That would be great. Maybe if we didn't do that. Oh geez, he looks like he's eaten too much peanuts or something, and his cheeks are everywhere. Now we need some fox ears. Do I listen to breakcore? I think I think I have. I listen to a wide variety of stuff. Sorry for the lack of talking, just focusing right now. I was trying to make something dynamic, you know. Okay, there's the first part of it. I won't be able to color in Foxy, but um, if you do ever come back to the stream and stuff and you do a request, I might be able to put in some colors or something, but it would all depend on how busy we are. Oh, pardon me, sorry I burped. Linz, when did Toad ever show any sign of doing work? Well, didn't Toad make all that food for you? Like, Toad brings you food and, um, and he also cleans too, right? Because he said that he cleans up stuff too. He made food and that's it? No! Toad is also saying that he cleans and does stuff around the home and stuff. I mean, as far as having a job, I don't know anything about that. I assume you're the one with the job and Toad maybe stays at home, I guess? But we love Toad. Toad is so cute. He's trying his best. And don't think that keeping, care of the house isn't work. Cause it is. It is definitely work. Even just doing a load of laundry or the dishes, that's all work right there. Yeah, you go to work. And I'm sure you bring home the monies. But you can also do a lot of work at home. I mean, why do you think that, single moms and stuff get overwhelmed? Even if they don't have a job, they still gotta take care of stuff at home, take care of pets, clean. Well then, I guess Karisu, if you don't think housework is work, why don't you go to work? Toad can stay at home, have him do no housework, and you do all the housework when you come home from work. And see how that goes. I'm gonna think you're not gonna like it. Because it sucks. Imagine coming home after a long day of work and having to cook your own meals, do the dishes, do the laundry, do all the cleaning and dusting. Yeah, you're not gonna like it, are you? I doubt it. And I don't know why people think that, you know, housework isn't considered work. In some cases, it can be more labor intensive than if you were doing a job, depending on what your job is. A lot of people might sit around and maybe do clerical work or work on the computer, but you know, housework, that's pretty much all physical. You don't really sit down and do it. You are up, you're moving, you're carrying loads of laundry, you're bending over, mopping or doing dishes, um, making sure everything is set, you know? I'm not saying Toad is perfect at, you know, housework, but I'm saying he does something. I mean, the very fact that he makes you meals is, you know, good enough. I don't even make meals for my boyfriend. Mainly because I'm not really good at cooking and he's better at it and stuff, but still. But still, when he gets off from work, I do try to be present. You know, I ask him how his day is going. I get a heating pad ready so he can sit on the couch and be comfortable. You know, those are all things that, you know, really help out somebody after a long day at work. Well, hey, Clint Davis, how are you? Yeah, see, cooking is hard. And making food that's actually good is hard too. All right, let's see how this looks. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm hungry too. I wish there was actual food places around here. All there is a McDonald's and a bunch of gas stations. I mean, there are some like because I live in a really small town, but like the local places aren't really that good. Like it's not quality. I want quality. Can I save it? Yes, I will be saving all of these. When I am done with the stream, I will post all of the um, requests that I did for everybody. And then if you want to take it and color it yourself, go for it. Do it, Kurisu. Draw some Five Nights at Freddy characters. Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm almost done. Now I'm obsessing over the line art. Which I shouldn't be doing, but I am. Okay, there you go. There's Foxy. All of my cats are downstairs sleeping. If I bring them out, they'll get mad. What kind of art are you doing, Luca? All right, was there any other requests? Or maybe somebody that I've missed? Somebody that I've not done a request for? Elise from LGTS. Oh my gosh. Catherine, what have you done? Wow. Ah. How will I draw all that detail? So much details. All right. We got a new request, Elise from LGTS. What is LGTS? So it's a video game, I'm gonna guess. And then like for mobile phones or a new stream? Is there something wrong with this stream? Is everyone able to comment and hear me and stuff? Or, oh no, did it go away? Oh no, it says I don't have any dropped frames. Okay, that's good. I like having no dropped frames. You're bored? Well, I can't help you with that, Taz. Maybe you should draw something. You drew a real life cat? Well, good for you. Do you have a sketchbook, Taz? Now, did you fill all of your sketchbooks, or do you still need to work on some of them? I don't need another mystery to love. I'm already unraveled in a love mystery. My love mystery. This is a pretty unique art style. I don't know. First, when I saw these characters from Little Goody Two Shoes, it really reminded me of Toho. Maybe just because of how the characters are dressed and some of the art for it. It really reminded me of Toho. Is there battling? I like battling stuff. Yes, thank you, Luca. I was just about to say something about that. Thank you. I don't know why people have been like yelling for a face camera or something. I don't know what really you would do with it. It's not interesting. And I don't know what's wrong with this stream. The stream seems okay. All right. If you gotta go, go, Karisu. Don't feel like you gotta stay here. Karisu, what's wrong? Well, I mean, Taz, if you're bored, you're more than welcome to go somewhere else. No one's holding you hostage here. I'm not too sure why you'd want a new stream and everything. And I don't know why you want me to show my face, and I don't know why you want me to grab my cats, which are sleeping peacefully downstairs, to show them to you. I don't know, you just seem kind of demanding, and I don't know, I don't really, I don't like that. I highly doubt Taz is that age. They definitely don't act like it. Okay, I think I got her face pretty good. Oh, it's a lot better than I've been doing faces, so no, that is good. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm I'm going to keep this as like a portrait view because I'm scared of going any further down. Why does she have such big ruffles on her dress? Maybe I just don't understand the allure. They're so hard to draw. Oh, and she's got poofy, whatever these are, sleeves too. Oh my gosh, how do people move in dresses like this? Man, if I was born 100 years earlier, I would not be able to move because I would be expected to wear these dresses that there's just no way I would ever fit in / be comfortable in. I'm honestly only comfortable if I'm wearing like really big sweatpants. You know, I gotta let the legs breathe, you know. Okay, now where? All right, bye, Taz. All right, so we don't have any other requests after Elise here. So if somebody does want to put in their request, you're more than welcome. I think it's kind of died down. We don't have as many people here anymore. Oh, you think so, Catherine? Oh, thank you. Actually, let me just... yeah, we'll put it to anyone can request. So, I mean, if the people that have been lingering around here want to make a request and they haven't, and they want to, you know, get their request done, feel free for it. And then if we've got everybody, then Hamburg, if you want to do another, we can do that. Hopefully with less missiles this time. Why does Elise look sinister? She looks like a main villain. And I once knew an Elise in high school, and I considered her the main villain because she was dating this guy that I was joking around that I liked, even though I didn't really I wasn't really pursuing him or anything anymore. But this guy to this day still takes it extremely I'm I'm madly in love, and it's like, no, Even in high school when I was pretending that I wasn't even doing that. I was just doing that to keep, keep annoying you. Of course it's hilarious. It's hilarious because it bothered him so much. He would like avoid walking near me in hallways and stuff, and I would always like move over, and he'd be like, "Ooh," and I'm like, "Ha," and he's like, I got my girlfriend. I'll get my girlfriend to go after you," and I'm just sitting there like, all right, I don't like you anymore, right? But he still believes it to this day because I remember, what was it, like 6-7 years ago, because I realized he was getting into, what was it, music or something along those lines, and I just wanted to say hi and just say hi. Definitely no motives there. Sometimes you want to talk to people you may have knew in the past, and he blocked me right on sight, and I was like, wow, man, he still hasn't gotten over that, and he probably never will too, because I scarred him so bad. We're talking about high school. That's what we're talking about. Alright, so any character from the summer Hikaru died. Oh, I don't even know if he still is like live. I have no idea where this guy is. He could be literally up Satan's butthole for all I care, and I would not care. So. Because actually, the reason why I reached out is because I just wanted to, apologize and let him know, hey, you realize that all that stuff I did during high school, I made it look really real because I just, but I really didn't care, so you can stop, caring about it. But nope, not even that. So I'm like, all right, well then, F you. It might be a nice enough day that you can take the cats out for a walk. I know they've been really wanting it, but it's been so cold out. Plus the fox running around the neighborhood during the day. I definitely don't want foxes sneaking up me. Oh yeah, I mean, I don't really care about it. I mean, I think you all get to a point where you try to make amends for things you might have done in the past that could have hurt other people. And I take that seriously because, yes, it alleviates my conscience, but it's really because they deserve an apology. And that's what it should be about. I think if we do things just because we want the benefits of doing it, then you're not really sincere about it. You should really think about being kind to others because you know how that kindness feels and you want them to experience that kindness or that apology or that compliment, right? But if you're simply doing it because it's the right thing to do, I don't think we should even use that anymore. Do it because they deserve it, They deserve that kindness, Screw this whole it's the right thing to do. Because then that just gets people hooked on the idea that it's, that, you should be doing things because it's right, and because it's right, you are going to get some karma, or you're going to, or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Yes, we're talking about kindness. But Karisu, if you're tired or whatever, or you're not feeling well, feel free to go to bed, or maybe go eat something or something like that. I don't want you to be unhappy while you're here. That's not the point of FanArt Friday. Oh, I'm cool? Oh, sweet, thanks. I've always thought I was cool, but hearing you say it, it really tickles my brain. And I like that. I like my brain being tickled. And I use that term whenever I'm doing stuff with my cats and they suddenly get interested in something. And I'm like, oh, I tickled your brain, didn't I? And they're like, meow. And I'm like, yep. Meow was right. Meow. Dude, your line art is peak, Luca. Like, the fact you're even trying to draw the medicine guy from that anime series is already a blessing. Because I tried that for you once, and I did not do good at all. Alright, there you go. There is my version of Elise from Little Goody Two Shoes. Yes. Yes. I'm really happy you like it. This is actually the first time I've used I have manga pens to do like halftones. This is pretty much the first time I ever used it in one of my sketches for you guys. I would like to learn how to do them better. Sorry, I'm shoveling food in my mouth. Hold on one second. Ooh, Badger, how did it go? Was your phone call okay? the summer that Hikaru died is really dark, isn't it? It looks really cool, though. Sorry, let me just stretch my legs for a second. Ow. Let me go see if I can corral a cat. Let me just go stretch my legs for a second. Let's see if we find a cat too. Genghis, what are you doing, huh? Yeah? What are you doing? Are you sleepy? You got those sleepy eyes, don't you? Yeah. Good boy. What a good boy, huh? You want to lay down? You want to lay down? What do you think, huh? Was that tasty? Was that tasty? Was that tasty, honey? Oh. Where do you think you're going? What do you see out there, huh? Come on, can Can you squish the cat? Come on, let's squish the cat. Squish the cat. There you go. Come on, squish the cat. There we go. Aw, thanks for keeping me company. You make me so happy. You make me so happy. Yes. All right. You sit there. We're gonna draw some hikaru art from the summer hikaru dyed, huh? What do you think? Is that good? You good? All right. All right, we rounded up a cat. Perfect. Hi, Cherry. Yeah, I hope everything with your parents went well. Yes, paint. Perfect. Oh, hi, Hamburg. Am I having a good day? Yeah. Yeah, I'm having a good day. I'm kind of recharging my social battery, though. Hopefully you're also having a good day, too. Or is it nighttime for you? I'm not sure. I hate how when I draw guys, they never actually look like guys. They just look like apples. I don't know. They don't look like guys. That's something I gotta start practicing more. When I do my sketches, I need to start trying to actually draw more masculine characters. I don't think there's one single element I can get right. I can't even like the face, the eyes, none of it. None of it turns out good. It's a mystery to me. I think guys are one of the hardest not creatures. Guys are not creatures. They're just difficult. Just don't worry about it. They're difficult. No, I'm not too hard on myself. Being hard on myself, I think, would be more, oh, I can't get anything right. There's nothing redeemable about what I do, you know. But I'm observing like what I see to be like the truth about it, you know, just not as good as drawing males as I am with females. And I mean, I'm sure the things that I draw are passable, you know. Like, at least you don't look at it and say, wow, that's a great looking alien you made, Lynn. And I'm like, well, thank you, but that's actually Jesus Christ. And they're like, oh, sorry. And I'm like, yeah. So, I mean, it's nothing like that, you know. I used to feel fear, but now I just feel anger around my parents. Oh, anger? Oh, for a lot of different reasons. You know, things they've done to me, the things they didn't do for me, you know, all those basics. Oh, yeah, or numbness, yeah. Ooh, you posted the art? All right, Luca, I will check it out as soon as I'm done with your request. Yeah, to be honest, Badger, your father sounds scary. I don't even know him personally, never met him, but he sounds like he rules with an iron fist kind of thing, you know. Oh no, is this really an emotional roller coaster? Oh, now you're up here, Pancake? Oh, okay. Pancake, you're not trying to kick him out of the top dog spot, are you? Pancake, don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. If you want to be good and go out later, we gotta, you know, gotta be good to everybody. suggestions to art for your profile picture? Well, I can't really see it that well. Maybe add some color? Color can't hurt, right? And yes, I know watercolors are scary, but you have to make the watercolor scared of you, Luca. You gotta let them know who's the boss. In some ways, silence can feel louder than actual sound. Especially uncomfortable silences. Those are probably the worst. Okay, well now you're going to be the tyrant of watercolor. So whip those watercolors into shape. Well, I've had times where the silence for, like, by myself was, it was deafening in a way. It also because, you know, I was probably really depressed at the time, so I think depending on your mental state, that probably determines whether or not the silence is welcome or if it's just, you know. But if I need to recharge my social battery, oh yeah, love the silence. Perfect. Love it. Well, if you want a tip for watercolor, don't add too much water. Okay? You don't want to be pouring water all over your paper, right? So definitely be wary of how much water you're using. Also, I don't know, because I'm drawing this. I don't have any good. What are my good tips? Here's a good one. So when you're doing watercolor, it probably is really intimidating because you think the water and the watercolor spreads everywhere. But the paint is, so when you put paint on the watercolor paper, it's only going to go where water is. So because of that, no, Angus, what are you doing? No, get back on the cushion. No, Genghis, get back on the cushion. On the cushion. No, don't double down. No, Genghis. No. You have to be over here. I cannot, especially you, I cannot have you on that windowsill. Because you'll fall off. So the paint is only going to go where the water is. So based on that, you can even put a little bit of water on the paper beforehand to pre-moisten the spots that you want to apply your color, and do it that way. And don't be afraid of layering. Layering is extremely important, especially for watercolor. A lot of the effects that you get are based on layers and using layers. In fact, maybe it would be nice to have like a little watercolor tutorial video or something. I thought about doing one. I just never know how to explain things, so I never tried making one. I mean, I have a few on my channel about how to make galaxy effects and stuff like that, but not about watercolors for beginners or anything. Karisu, I do not believe you when you say that you're silent in real life. Because you just got done telling us yesterday about how you like to jump on your bed and stuff and jump around and things like that. I just don't see you to be a silent person. I just don't. Oh, Karisu, by the way, when we were talking to Toad earlier, I was trying to convince him to buy you a certain type of gecko, and it's called a tree leaf, it's a leaf gecko. So it literally looks like there's leaves, like he's a leaf when he camouflages. His tail is shaped like a leaf and everything. He's chubby and cute. So I was looking out for you, my man. Yes, leafy gecky. Toad did agree that he was extremely cute, so that's good. Toad told us that he's a huge lover of lizards. So you're an insect guy, and he's a lizard guy. Yes. Use your psychological powers. Yes, this is psychological horror. See, I actually like horror-y stuff, but I don't really read or watch any of it. And I certainly don't draw it, like, in public, so... But sometimes when I get into my moods, I do. And trust me, I get into moods. Ooh. That could be interesting. Oh, Pancake, what are you doing here? Hi, Pancake. You're not gonna do anything weird like take Angus's spot, are you? Yes, lemon shark bee. Do it. Do it. Honeyfin? Oh. Or maybe pollen scales, or zesty stinger, or I don't know, I'm trying to think of what would be actually good. Honestly, there's too many good ideas. Oh, bees are so scary. They got them long ass legs and them long ass stingers. And who knows if they'll see me as a threat just sitting down, minding my own business. Oh my gosh, you let a bee touch your hand? Oh my gosh, if the stinger went in, I don't even know how you'd get it out. Hand skin is really tough. Oh my gosh, that's scary. I'm scared for you. We should not let bees touch our hands. They are horrible. And we should never, I mean, if you want to, but I would wear some PPP, some nice protective equipment. I would have my bee spray, my pain medicine, keep my pain medicine, because I know I'm going to get stung. If it goes on my hand, that's like an automatic sting. Yeah, okay, well, I have gotten stung by honeybees. All right? And it hurt, and I cried. And now we're never doing that again. Because it hurt and I cried. So, yeah. And I know that seems like a me problem, but no. That's an everybody problem. And you should be scared. They can get you at any time. It's whenever. Remember, it's their judgment of whether you're a threat or not. You can't talk to them. You can't hold up your hands and be like, "Oh, that's my bad. I didn't mean to sit on your queen." No, it's their judgment. You can't. There's no reasoning with them. You just hope that you have like a powerful fly swatter maybe, or a stick. I would keep a propane torch near me, but I probably would get in trouble because I would then use it to start fires everywhere else. But I mean, all of that is just, no. Nope, we don't keep the bees near me. All right, Luca, what do you think? I kind of borrowed this scene out of reference, so. Oh, yeah, arson. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. That's the word. Yeah, no, I gotta be careful because I guess apparently if you accidentally set someone else's house on fire, it's considered arson and not an accident. It both starts with the letter A. You'd think maybe I could get away with some of that, but nope. That's arson. And
you intentionally threw a Molotov cocktail in their window, and you then ran away when the police came. You know, it's never like, oh, I'm sorry, it was an accident. They're like, no problem, Lynn. Insurance will take care of it. And I'm like, damn right they will. All right, we'll see you later. Oh, Lynn, you forgot something. What is it? Oh, it's your torch. Oh, why, thank you. I have other houses to burn. I mean, accidentally. And they're like, oh, Lynn, you know. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So.
Wow. Did they really do that? Wasps are scary too.
Wasps are also a gigantic no. Even more so. If it flies and it doesn't have feathers, I probably don't want it near me. Maybe that's a better way to put it. Hey Google, what's the weather?
Currently in Dwight, it's 66 degrees and partly
Ooh.
cloudy. Today, it'll be partly cloudy with a forecasted high of 68 and a low of 44.
Okay. How do you even draw sharks from the front? Hopefully never have them where you need to draw them in the front.
Pancake, do not go between my legs. You know that tickles me and I don't like it.
Gosh. Pancake, don't yell at me.
I think we're done with requests for today. Pancake, what do you want? What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop. What? No, Pancake, get off. Off. Pancake, off. Pancake, I'm telling you to get off. Go over there. You can see Genghis is clearly here and enjoying himself. Why would you be so rude? That's not respectful. You know better. Reflect on your actions. You're not thinking of trying to go over there, are you, after you just got chastised, did you? No. Besides, I was thinking about taking you outside. Do you want to go outside? If you do, you gotta be good. Lynn, did I see the line art? No, I gotta go look at that right now. All right, let's check out this line art. Oh my gosh. It's so detailed, Luca. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's crazy. Oh my gosh! I got an order on Etsy! All right, Pancake, guys, do you want to go outside? It's probably nice enough we can actually go outside today. Hey, Purple Diamond, how you doing? Sadly, we are just about to end, though. I know. But never fear, because I'm actually planning on taking my cats outside for a walk. All right, I think we're going to adjourn. I want to thank everybody for coming and putting in the requests. I'm glad I could draw some things for you. I'm going to eventually post these on my community tab so the individuals who requested them can have them. But I think what we're going to do, since it's really nice outside and Pancake is looking at me, is we're going to take these dogs out for a walk. Because they haven't been outside and they look like they want to go outside. Genghis, do you want to go outside? Yeah, he does. Okay, so yeah, we're going to take these dogs out. Just give me like a half hour. I got to go throw on some outside clothes and, you know, properly excite these babies. Pancake. Yeah. Yeah, well, you're excited, aren't you? Are we going to go outside? Genghis, do you want to go outside? Okay, well, we can hear Pancake. We know she wants to go outside. So, yeah, I want to say goodbye to everybody. If you don't come out to walk in my dogs, I'm going to be live next week, starting on Tuesday, starting at 10 a.m., and just hanging out and getting work done. So, yeah. All right, so I'll see you later, guys. Have a great day. Genghis, come on. Get your booty ready. We going outside. Yeah, right? Yeah, he's going outside.